This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. First tonight, the attempted murder trial of an Orrington man continued this morning at the Penobscot Judicial Center.
The second day of the Jordan David Bishop trial consisted of cross-examinations of Bangor Police Detective Dustin Dow and bartender Ryan Whitney, as well as a partial cross-examination of witness Jeremy Mountain. Bishop is accused of shooting and wounding 57-year-old James Parent of Brewer outside of Tesoro's Italian restaurant in Bangor back in 2019. He is currently facing 6 counts, including multiple attempted murder and assault charges, as well as reckless conduct with a firearm. Detective Dow was asked to walk the jury through the surveillance video from the scene of the alleged crime. Mountain claimed that Bishop was intoxicated at the time of the shooting and talked about the interactions he had with him outside the restaurant. Bartender Ryan Whitney took the stand, discussing what he remembered that night and moments before Bishop allegedly fired multiple shots at the victim.
Well, this is a serious case. It involves a shooting outside of Tesoro's restaurant. A person was significantly injured in this case, and it was quite frightening for the people inside the restaurant.
Cross-examinations will continue at the Penobscot Judicial Center tomorrow morning.
The Innovation, Development, Economic Advancement, and Business Committee heard from a small business owner working with a group of lawmakers to legalize competitive Muay Thai and kickboxing in Maine. Our A.J. Douglas spoke to a state rep to learn how the classification of those two sports fell through the cracks.
I was able to find out, kickboxing and Muay Thai is technically illegal in the state. I thought, wow, we need to try to fix that.
Business owner Primo Bella Rosa says he has been boxing for around 3 decades. Bella Rosa currently coaches kickboxing and Muay Thai. However, after realizing that Mainers could not legally participate in any professional competitions, he sought help.
And he said, is this something that you can help me with so that the Combat Sports Authority of Maine would be able to do rulemaking to allow those competitions to happen? And I said, sure, I'll do that.
Muay Thai is sometimes referred to as Thai boxing, as the sport originated in Thailand. It's similar to kickboxing. However, Muay Thai allows the use of elbow and knee strikes. Bella Rosa says he had a troubled youth, but the sport put him on the right path.
This gave me that outlet, gave me a way to work those things out in a positive manner.
Representative Amanda Collymore notes that offering professional competitions here in Maine will support economic growth, as many competitors already travel to Maine to train for both sports.
When the statutes were changing to the Combat Sports Authority of Maine, kickboxing was left out. And I think it was just an accidental oversight, and I'm trying to fix that.
The proposed bill would recognize kickboxing and Muay Thai as a form of mixed martial arts here in Maine and allow professional competitions to take place. The committee continues to review the bill. In Augusta, A.J. Douglas, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Meanwhile, Senate Republicans are talking about initiatives centered around expanding safety measures in Maine schools. Legislators report that they plan to focus on infrastructure resources, student mental health, and collaborating with the Department of Education. Lawmakers are suggesting a task force be established consisting of experts in fields like public safety and education. Senator Marianne Moore says changes have to be made to address the mental health concerns among students.
Young people in the United States and here in Maine are collectively experiencing a level of distress that calls for action. While the primary goal of schools is academic learning, they also play a major role in shaping mental, physical, and social growth.
Republicans are suggesting the state foot the bill by utilizing state funds in an effort to lower the financial burden on local municipalities.
The Maine Bureau of Insurance says they recovered almost $2 million on behalf of Mainers in 2022. Acting Insurance Superintendent Timothy Schott says more than $1.8 million was recovered for Maine consumers through the Bureau's 2022 investigations. Those cases involved a wide range of complaints and issues ranging from improper billing, improper or delayed claims processing, wrongful denial or payment for medical treatment, and illegal insurance sales practices. The Bureau also says more than $5 million in life insurance policies were matched to Maine recipients through their life insurance policy locator.
A public hearing tomorrow will focus on a proposed bill to repeal Maine's ranked choice voting laws. LD 1028, which has been backed by a number of Republican representatives, would reinstate plurality voting for Maine's elections. Under current law, voters can choose their candidates in order of preference, and if no candidate wins a majority of votes on election night in the races that have 3 or more candidates, then the ballots are tabulated over multiple rounds, incorporating voters' second choice candidates to determine a winner. The Department of the Secretary of State is making its opposition to that bill clear.
Mainers have shown election after election that they support ranked choice voting, that they appreciate the ability to vote with their hearts and not with their fears. So we're in support of ranked choice voting for our elections, and we'll be making that clear tomorrow at the hearing.
Well, that public hearing will take place at the State House at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Meanwhile, home sales in Maine declined in February due to a lack of available properties for buyers. According to Maine Listings, realtors sold 708 homes last month. That's a dip of more than 19% from February of 2022. Prices increased more than 10% in the past year. The median sales price, roughly $329,000. 2023 president of the Maine Association of Realtors, Carmen McPhail, says buyer demand remains steady, but the shortage of move-in ready homes for sale continues to be a challenge. Homeowners who purchased in recent years with record low mortgage interest rates are staying put, and new home construction in Maine has not kept up to pace with the demand.
Well, there was a group of around 50 people that came out in Belfast to protest Bank of America. The group, called themselves Belfast Elders and their allies, are calling out Bank of America as part of a national day of action across the U.S. The group says they're trying to pressure major banks to stop financing the expansion of the fossil fuel industry. This event was held outside the Bank of America call center in Belfast. The group held signs along the roadway to draw attention to their cause.
The Glenburn Fire Department purchased new Jaws of Life equipment thanks to a grant awarded by the Stephen and Tabitha King Foundation. Glenburn Fire Chief Chris Lavoie says their previous set of equipment was outdated, making it more difficult to extract someone from a vehicle in an emergency.
Vehicle manufacturers are out there every single day. They're out there right now as I'm talking to you, and they're looking for a way to make a vehicle safer, which is great. But now the technology's old, right? We just bought these. Someone out there is going to outbuild these tools already. So, as technology evolves in vehicles, we need to upgrade our equipment as well.
Lavoie says the new set is battery operated, making setup a few minutes faster than their previous gear. He says those few minutes can be the difference between life and death.
Well, taking a look outside, another lovely mild day that seems to be sort of the theme, at least for this week. Right. Welcome news for many.
Yeah, starting off spring on a really great note weather-wise, and hoping that continues. Well,
with a little bit more on that, let's take a first check of our forecast and get a few more details.
All right, Beth and Peter, thank you. Zolke Treacer has been providing top-notch arbor services to the greater Bangor region. Our reputation for quality and committed customer satisfaction speaks for itself. See for yourself and give us a call today. And let's talk about temperatures today. We almost hit 50 here in Bangor, 49. Also for Bar Harbor, 44, Millinocket. It will not be quite this warm tomorrow as somewhat cooler temperatures are on the way. Also on the way, some precipitation. Now that's this blob right there moving in our direction for late tomorrow night, but more so on Thursday. And it's going to be a combination of rain and snow, mostly rain with this system, but the snow line will not be too far away. There could be a couple inches of snow across parts of the area. It looks like this. So again, this is for late tomorrow night, more so on Thursday. There could be a 1 to 2 inch snowfall northwest of Bangor, most likely Millinocket, back toward Greenville. Our forecast then for tonight, though, we're talking about mostly cloudy skies and partly cloudy skies with low temperatures down near 30. Your full forecast is coming up. Beth and Peter?
Definitely looking to some more details on that type of forecast.
Absolutely. Coming up, too.
Well, coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, 2 Belfast organizations put aside their rivalry for a common cause.
And Central High School's Drama Club hopes to bring home the gold this weekend. We'll have those stories and much more as ABC 7 News at 6 continues.
Get away with a great deal at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Now's the time to get in and get away. Get 0% APR and $500 bonus cash with 0 payments until June on 8 of our most popular models. See your Bangor Hyundai dealer.
Gambling took so much away from me. I lost money, friends, so much loss I knew I could never get it all back. But thanks to recovery, I did get back the things that matter most.
Mossy Ledge Spirits is a true hidden gem in Etna. Located just 3 miles off I-95, exit 167, we are home to tastings, tours, cocktails, to-go drinks, bottles, live music, minis, and priceless memories. You're sure to fall in love with our handcrafted, unique, and deliciously clean-tasting spirits and feel right at home in our family-friendly environment. Mossy's Mobile Spirits is offering mobile bar service for weddings and large events. So enjoy some pizza and raise the glass here at Mossy Ledge Spirits.
In Maine, it's always truck season. And at Thornton Brothers in Lincoln, we are celebrating New Ram Truck Month by carrying the complete line of hard-charging new Ram trucks from light to heavy duty. At Thornton Brothers, you'll find the right truck for cargo space and comfort for those long trips on the road. No matter what Maine throws at you, our trucks have you covered. So come on over and test drive any of our award-winning new Ram trucks at Thornton Brothers, 125 Main Street, Lincoln.
Markdown Madness has started at the Furniture Gallery, and we're in the game to save you money. Introducing our starting lineup. 10% off all in-stock recliners for the best seat in the house. 10% off all adjustable bases to upgrade your sleep and be game day ready. And up to 70% off all clearance items. The Furniture Gallery brings you better brand names plus a bigger in-stock selection, all at the lowest prices around. Hurry in to catch all the action. Find your best value at the Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, Gorham, Newport, and North Windham.
Get away with a great deal at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Now's the time to get in and get away. Lease an Ioniq 5 for $609 a month, including a $7,500 EV lease bonus. See your Bangor Hyundai dealer.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back. A pair of Belfast organizations put aside their rivalry to support a common goal. Our David Ledford spoke with them about the road to cooperation.
Our organizations have been rivals, but now we're leading the way and showing that our groups can work together.
The Belfast Veterans of Foreign Wars partnered with the Belfast Masonic Lodge to help out another veteran organization, the American Legion. The Belfast Legion's furnace, now more than 60 years old, is on its last legs.
If something happens to it, it's running right now, but if something happens to it, it is not up to code anymore. So we're hoping to fix it before it breaks. We're lucky that it made it another winter.
Members of the American Legion say that the building's integrity is necessary for important community services.
We just recently started doing like a warming center, which I think is important to the community. We'd like to keep that going for the public and our veterans as well.
This is a great community center. We provide a lot of services out through here. Again, we're helping children with Christmas for kids. We've done food deliveries. We've based a lot of programs out of here. And without heat and warmth, we won't be able to continue the service.
The organizations presented a $2,000 check to the Legion, getting them one step closer to the estimated $16,000 price tag that comes with a new furnace. This comes in addition to the money already raised by the three groups and funds personally donated by some Belfast City Council members.
I'm really excited about this, as I've been a member of all these organizations, and I've seen that bigger picture that we're all working towards the same goal, but we were working apart. And this is the first time we've all banded together to do something, and it happened quick.
To support the Legion, checks can be made payable to American Legion Post 43 and mailed to 143 Church Street in Belfast. David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Great to see those groups supporting one another. Meanwhile, Central High School's Drama Club is hoping to bring home a trophy at this weekend's Maine State Drama Festival. Our Jody Hersey caught up with the actors and shares more.
Central High School in Corinth doesn't have a stage or an abundance of props, but that hasn't stopped the students in the school's drama club from winning the regional competition again and again.
We finally captured another title, and now we get to go to state, so
it means everything to us.
There are 28 members in the drama club, 13 of which are seniors. Beth Goodwin is the drama club's director, who says a lot of the students start out as techs, working behind the scenes, before ever stepping into a speaking role.
I didn't think that I would want to do this, but when I joined my junior year, even the role of Bongo Boy, which is my first role here, I enjoyed it so much.
The cast is performing The Shuttersome Tales of Poe, a theatrical adaptation of 3 of Edgar Allan Poe's best-known works. There's even a dance scene.
We practiced beforehand to make sure we could get the beat, the steps, and everything.
This weekend's state competition will be bittersweet, especially for the seniors here at Central High School. It'll be the last time they take the stage with classmates that they have grown close to over the years.
I feel like our freshman year we got here, we were friends, but we grew a tighter bond through drama.
We have stories that we can talk about that no one understands what we mean.
Absolutely.
And it's brought us closer, and I think it's not just a friendship, we're more of a family at this point.
The Maine State Drama Festival will be held Friday and Saturday at Ellsworth High School. In Corinth, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
I think we both definitely enjoyed our fair share of drama club in high school.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And really all the more impressive to see that they don't have maybe the proper space to do all that. You know, they're in, I think, what looks like the cafeteria.
Yeah, they're making the best of it.
Absolutely. And all like banded together like a family. It definitely is that kind of environment for sure.
The show must go on no matter where you rehearse it.
Yep, we'll break a leg to all of you.
Yes, indeed. All right, well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, both 2- and 4-legged witches and wizards are celebrating their Hogwarts house pride this month.
And in sports, UMaine football's Pro Day took place in Gorham today. We'll have all the info on the Black Bears NFL hopefuls. That story coming up.
Did you know that an alpaca item is the most wish-listed gift idea? Stop searching for that perfect gift and start shopping for it at the Blue Alpaca in Belfast. It doesn't matter who's on your gift list, the Blue Alpaca has something for everyone with an incredible selection of alpaca socks, hats, sweaters, even stuffed animals, and more. Shop in-store or online and take advantage of their free nationwide shipping. Too much to choose from? Don't worry, the Blue Alpaca also offers gift cards. The Blue Alpaca, feel the difference.
We first opened for business 75 years ago. Between our customers and our staff, we're like family here. I'm worried about this push by Pine Tree Power. It's a government takeover of our electric grid. And it's going to cost about $13.5 billion. That could mean higher taxes or cuts to critical services we rely on. Us Mainers can't afford a risk like that. So next time you hear about Pine Tree Power, ask yourself, who's picking up the tab?
Scudic & Bloom, a full-service, custom-designed florist, Main Street in Winter Harbor.
We can deliver one-of-a-kind, full-color flower arrangements
by custom floral designer me, Pam.
Delivering to Ellsworth and surrounding areas for any occasion.
Please visit scudicandbloom.com or call 844-SCUDIC.
Every year, tens of thousands of older Mainers are abused or taken advantage of, usually by a trusted family member. Don't sign away your home. Even if promised, you can still live there. Don't hand over your checkbook or credit card. Don't sign legal papers like a loan document or power of attorney without talking to a lawyer first. Protect yourself, your assets, your independence. Free, confidential legal advice is just a phone call away. Call Legal Services for the Elderly.
Sharing a little joy starts with arriving in good spirits. The energizing Mazda CX-5, beautifully designed signature interior. The confidence of available iActive all-wheel drive. Find your new Mazda today at Varney Mazda, 260 Hogan Road in Bangor, and discover what Varney value is all about.
Tonight's Sports is brought to you by Ansley Moore, a realtor since 2013, working throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area.
Hey everybody, Ryan Sudol here. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's start with some Black Bear football. Down in Gorham today was the Black Bears annual Pro Day, where various players entering the NFL draft had a chance to show their talents to some team scouts. Tyler Cruz is there with one of those hopefuls right now. Tyler?
Hey, thanks, Ryan. I am here at the Gorham Sports Center for Maine Football's Pro Day, joined by Maine offensive lineman Michael Geraci. Michael, thanks for coming on with me. How was today? I mean, you kind of closed the book on your college career, looking ahead to the pros. What did it feel like out there today?
It was a great day to be out here. I mean, we had all of our family, all of our friends, all of our support systems. I mean, it's been a long 16 weeks of training since the season ended, so I think everyone performed very well, including myself today, and I can't wait for the next chapter.
That was going to be my next question. Just what exactly went into all of the training here for the Pro Day in front of the NFL scouts? And were there nerves there for you at all, or kind of just repetition at this point?
I mean, at this point, a lot of preparation has gone in. I mean, some of us have lost a lot of weight, put a lot of muscle mass on, and it's just getting prepared for these individual drills. I mean, in terms of nerves, I mean, some people have nerves, but it's just going into a game. You got to prepare the right way. So,
29 reps on the bench press, pretty good on the high jump. I didn't get the 40 time, but just how do you feel you performed today on those drills?
I'm very happy with how the day went. I mean, I gave it everything I have, and that's the last thing I can't ask for anything more than that.
Have you talked to the scouts? Do you know exactly kind of like what they're looking for, and what did you try to show them?
I mean, I just want to show that I'm versatile and that I can perform on the field if they need me to. I mean, I can play any position on the offensive line, and that's the biggest thing that I want the scouts to know.
This, like we said, closed the book on your college career. You got everybody yelling during the bench presses. It seemed like a really hype atmosphere. Just what was it like to kind of finish up your career alongside these guys you spent the last 5-6 years with?
I mean, it's awesome. We've been in the weight room for the last 5 years together. And when we were benching today, it simulated a weight room environment. Guys hollering, guys yelling. It's just gets you going.
And then my last question for you, through these last kind of 5 or 6 years, been a staple for the offensive line. You've meant a lot to Maine football, but what has Maine football kind of meant to you?
I mean, it's been my home away from home for the last 5 years. I mean, this university has given me everything. It's given me 2 degrees. It's given me the opportunity to play at the Division I level. And I'm grateful for the university. I'm grateful for the people around the university that have given me this opportunity.
Awesome. And NBA, and now you're heading to hopefully to the NFL.
Yep.
Michael, thanks for
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me, and we will be right back. Ryan, back to you.
All right, thanks, Tyler. Awesome interview right there. Let's stay with the Black Bears now, as one of the biggest pieces of UMaine's women's basketball team made a big announcement on Tuesday. Ann Simon is back. The former America East Player of the Year said in a statement she intends to return to Maine next season for her 5th year of eligibility. Her senior season was plagued with injuries, forcing her to miss half the games, but she still made second-team All-Conference, putting up 14 points a game. Simon says that the love she feels from Black Bear Nation and her teammates played a huge part in her decision, but also the hunger to fulfill her and the team's goals.
So grateful for the teammates and the coaching staff, but also for the fans. It definitely at the end made it easier for me to decide, knowing that I have the support behind me, and of course still haven't got what I want so far to win the conference. I'm currently 0 from 4, so I have one more year, one more chance, so whatever it takes.
Okay, that's all the time we have for sports. Here's Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast. Jeff.
Here we go. Your full weather is brought to you by Blue Alpaca Ranch and Store. Visit our ranch and meet the alpacas, or shop in our store in downtown Belfast. And let's talk temperatures. More spring-like out there today, of course, with highs hanging out in the upper 40s, even a couple low 50s out there in spots earlier today. That's going to not be the case tomorrow, though, so slightly cooler temperatures tomorrow and also on Thursday, ahead of our next weather system getting in here on Thursday. There is lots of cold air just to our north and west currently, but that's pretty much going to stay there for now. We're trying to build some heat across the Midwest, a very spring-like thing to do. That's going to eventually slide in our direction, but until then, we're going to keep temperatures kind of near average around here. But going on behind that, though, so the last week of March, first week of April, the outlook now is for below average temperatures around here. By that point, the average high is upper 40s, low 50s, so we'll see. It won't be cold, but overall, a below average trend is on the way for the last week of this month. All right, so out there now, this looks like we're in trouble. I know. This is mostly virga. It's precipitation in the cloud, but not reaching the ground. It's falling through some very dry air down here at the surface and evaporating, but the radar still sees it. There are a couple of sprinkles getting through, a couple of flurries getting through, but this will not be a big deal for us tonight. The bigger deal is over here, this moisture here, some energy over there. That's going to combine and move our direction for late tomorrow night, but more so on Thursday, pretty much all day on Thursday, with a a widespread rain and snow mix across our area once again. Let's walk you through it. So for tonight, no worries at all. Here's tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock or so, looking at partly cloudy skies across our region. But by midday, the clouds are increasing. By tomorrow evening, it's cloudy outside. And then any rain or snow should hold off until around 8 o'clock on Thursday morning. And notice how that rain-snow line is right across our area. This is all light precipitation, but still, there could be an inch of snow for Millinocket back toward Greenville with this. Changing over to all rain throughout the day on Thursday before quickly ending by Thursday night after an inch or two of snow north and west of Bangor. And then a very nice day for us on Friday, also into Saturday, before we probably get wet again Sunday into Monday. So if you want some snowfall, you got to go north and west. This could be a 1 to 2 incher on the way for us, beginning, again, probably early morning on Thursday into Thursday afternoon before changing over to all rain on Thursday. Our forecast time for tonight, though, partly cloudy skies, low temperatures down in the 20s with a gusty kind of northwest wind. For tomorrow, all right, here we go. So mostly sunny, highs near 45. We'll call it increasing clouds, though, later in the afternoon with a west wind around 5 to 10. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows a story. So lots of sun tomorrow, clouding over later in the day. There's that rain-snow mix, mostly rain on Thursday. A break in the action Friday, Saturday before our next system gets in here, a bit colder on Sunday.
All righty, Jeff, thanks so much. So it's going to be interesting to see. There's definitely a line there where a lot of us are going to get rain, a lot of us are going to get snow. But, yeah, Bangor is kind of right on that cusp.
It is, so it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds.
Yeah.
All righty, well, there's still more to come after the break. Stay with us.
Ever leave your clothes in the dryer and find a wrinkled mess? Try Downy Wrinkle Guard Fabric Softener. Wrinkle Guard penetrates deep into fibers, leaving clothes so soft, wrinkles don't want to stick around. Make mornings smoother with Downy Wrinkle Guard Fabric Softener.
If you're waiting for a sign that it's time to finally tackle that window project, here it is. Renewal by Anderson's incredible Window Replacement Days. Get all the benefits of Renewal by Anderson's exclusive and easy replacement window process. And save a lot of money while you're at it. An immediate design consultation, exclusive Fibrix composite material windows, and precise installation by highly trained certified master installers. You get it all during Renewal by Anderson's Window Replacement Days. Call Renewal by Anderson today and take advantage of this limited time offer and special financing.
Pepper's Landing is the definition of authentic Maine dining. Named in honor of our grandfather, the primary focus at Pepper's Landing is offering a variety of fresh, locally harvested seafood to all. We take pride in our quality and selection, but it doesn't end with just seafood. We also offer delicious selections of burgers, pasta, steaks, and more. So stop in to any of our locations and see what Pepper's Landing is all about.
In Maine, it's always truck season. And at Thornton Brothers in Lincoln, we are celebrating New Ram Truck Month by carrying the complete line of hard-charging new Ram trucks from light to heavy duty. At Thornton Brothers, you'll find the right truck for cargo space and comfort for those long trips on the road. No matter what Maine throws at you, our trucks have you covered. So come on over and test drive any of our award-winning new Ram trucks at Thornton Brothers, 125 Main Street, Lincoln.
Tonight, the cases against former President Trump, where things stand, plus China and Russia, what the alliance signals and why it matters. More Americans turn to the most watched newscast on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Finally tonight, 2- and 4-legged Harry Potter fans are celebrating Hogwarts house pride throughout the month of March. At Carden Kennels Daycare and Boarding in Bangor, even the dogs are getting into character. You can see them right there. All this week, the staff have played Harry Potter-themed games with dogs and even taken their portraits in the pet's Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, or Hufflepuff designated attire.
Each day is a special, fun activity that brings magic and whimsy to the dogs, and it kind of gears towards each house so that way it's something different for the house that they're in.
Carden Kennels says celebrating things like Hogwarts House Pride Month gives the employees and the dogs something fun to do to break up the usual flow of the days.
Oh my goodness. Those
Too
pictures
cute.
are amazing.
Yeah.
My dog actually just recently stayed at Carden Kennels and had a great experience. I'm a little salty. I just missed the Harry Potter thing, though. I love that idea. I think
Get him in there and have his picture
taken.
taken.
Right. Might have to just do that.
Indeed.
But it's just really great. It's creative. And it's something to keep the dogs and the workers there engaged.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that every dog owner who's getting those pictures is just so happy to see that.
My German Shepherd would definitely be a Ravenclaw. She's definitely a bossy pants,
Yeah.
and she's definitely a know-it-all.
Yep.
My little pity mix, Hufflepuff all the way.
I could totally see that.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Well, that is going to do it for us, folks. Good night.